It was the fear of an epidural not working again during my C-section. And I'm glad that I didn't, because I did get an epidural with my most recent birth. Again, that was a decision that I made out of fear. I was not going to do an epidural. I was fully prepared for a completely no medicated birth, but I was pressured by doctors. They said that if my uterus ruptured, because I was attempting a VBAC, again, a vaginal birth after C-section, if my uterus ruptured, that I would have to be rushed into an emergency C-section. And if I did not have an epidural already in, I would have to be put to sleep. And of course, I don't want to be put to sleep for my child's birth. I want to be there. I want to be present. So out of fear, I chose, okay, I'll get the epidural in case if we have to have an emergency C-section. Now, obviously, we did not have to have an emergency C-section. Thank God. Everything went well with the VBAC. It was successful, but my epidural did not work. So my epidural ended up numbing my legs. It did a great job at numbing my legs. And what that meant for me is I was not able to move around the way that I needed to while I was laboring without pain medication working properly. That led to a lot of frustration and a very long, very painful 34 hours of labor. I so badly wanted to be able to get on all fours. I wanted to be able to get up and walk around. I wanted to do squats. I really wanted to do these things. I felt better when I was moving. So the fact that I was no longer able to move and I could still feel the contractions was very, very, very difficult for me to get through. So in the end, long story short, the epidural ended up causing more frustration and more issues for me. So why would I do it again, especially if it doesn't work? And no, they never gave me a reason or found out a reason as to why the epidural does not work for me. They can't give me a reason. They said just for some people, this happens. And I guess I'm those some people. And the last thing on my list is no hospital gown. I'm not doing a hospital gown. I don't want to. But I'm going to get, I completely forgot the name. I will tag the creator below. She has her own, and she's so many more things. She's a labor and delivery nurse, or no, she's a midwife now. Okay, sorry, I'm getting off topic, but she has her own little labor gown clothing line, and it's so cute. You can choose like different colors, different designs, patterns. It just makes it a little more fun and a little more cozy than the hospital gown. It still like unbuttons at the shoulders, unties in the back, so you still have all of the openings that you would need if you need IVs, epidural, all the fun stuff. But it's just a little more comfy, so definitely be doing that. I don't know if I'll have a next part to this, but maybe, so stick around.